Hello. Hey, Ryan.
Yeah.
Can you get the dogs?
Come on, Jackson, Pico, come on.
Hold on, dogs. Go, go. Go, Jackson. Go, Jackson. Go. Good boy. Good boys. So many good boys. So many good boys. Okay. There we go. I can get the doggies out of there. Hey, guys. We are just... We're going to wait. We're letting people come in. Letting people come in. He is going to join us at 8. Hey. What is happening with this? I can't talk. Nope, that's not it. Hold up. What is going on here? Cancel. Oh boy. Hey guys. Hey, I'm just setting up. Who's joining us? Hold on. It's the Johnny D show. John D. Domenico. John D. He's the one that plays Trump. He is hilarious. He does tons of different characters. He is. What is happening with my thingamajig here? Hold on. Beep, beep. Here we go. I'm just setting up. Hey, friend. How's it going? We got John. The Johnny D show is going to be in here. What is that keep coming up? My gosh. Here we go. Instagram. Beacons. Hi. Just trying to get to his website so I can follow along. Get in there. There we go. Website. Oh, this went in before. Now it's not. Hi. Hi. I'm at my house in my kitchen. But we're waiting for John D. Domenico. And he's going to be joining us at 8. And we're just letting people come in. Hey. If you guys have any questions, get those ready. He's hilarious. Hello. Thanks. Hey. Something's up with my my iPad. I'm getting very angry with my iPad. Everybody knows the Johnny D show, right? He's got 5.3 million followers. 5.3 million. And he's going to join us. He's a Trump impersonator. Very funny guy. But he does so many other things too. That's what I'm saying. I'm gorgeous. I didn't even wash my hair today. Milford here. Woo! You'll see right when he gets on. You'll know who it is. You'll know who I'm talking about, eh? He's so fun. I don't know what is up with his website. It's not loading and it's irritating me. This site is secure. Certificate is not trusted. That's what it keeps saying. Bring your ice cream truck to Maine. What? You missed my comment. What is it? Oh, hey, Susu, what did you say? I missed it. Let me go back and look. What did you write, Susu? Someone's stealing my name again. What'd you say, Soodly-doo? Open in Safari. Let's see. Maybe that'll work. Yes, we'll get together. I'll go right now. Let's go. Let's go. I'm starving. We'll go right now. All right, I'm going to have to go and open this on Google. The Johnny... Whoop. Oh my God, the Johnny. Oh my God, the Johnny. Whoop. TV show. Let's see, JohnnyD.net. Here we go. I don't understand this thing. It is driving me crazy. Why is this not, like, loading his thing up? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm sorry. It feels like I don't know what I'm doing, but this is not loading, and I don't get why. Something's wrong. Something wrong with the server. I don't know. Something's saying it can't do anything, and I don't have any idea why. So, whatever. Hello. Could someone please tell? Hi. Hi. So we're just waiting. Johnny D is coming in. Can you pull it up on your phone? No, because I'm on my phone. I just don't get why I can't get on it. It's just annoying me right now. Oh, there he is.
Oh, hello.
There he is.
How are you?
I'm good. Hold on. I can't hear you. Hold on one sec.
You can't hear me?
No, I can. It's just my air conditioner.
Oh, your air conditioner.
My air conditioner is too
I like
loud.
Your wall.
I can't
like
hear
your
it.
Wall.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I didn't notice you without your...
I know. No one recognizes me out of wardrobe and makeup and wigs and blue contacts.
Well, that's kind of good, though, right? Is that kind of good?
Yeah. I mean, one of the things I always talk about in interviews is I've done so many I've been in, I've done 50 appearances on Conan and 50 appearances on Fox and all these things and in full makeup, but no one ever knows who I am. But I don't know if I want that at the same time. It seems like, I know people who are celebrities, and it's like, I don't know if I want that kind of, access at all hours.
I know.
But it's really nice, and I'm very lucky to make a living, doing comedy and doing what I do.
I know you're really, so lucky. You're lucky. Yeah. That's what and you started at what age?
5. Yeah, not professionally, but when I was 5 years old, I grew up outside of Philadelphia, but I grew up in a neighborhood that was like South Philly, so everyone would sit out at night. And on their steps, or as they call them in Brooklyn, stoops.
Yeah, you sat on the stoops, eh?
Sit on the stoops. And I would come out and I would watch Ed Sullivan or Merv Griffin or whatever the shows, but mainly Ed Sullivan. And I would see John Biner or Fred Travellina or Frank Gorshin or David Fry. And I would just come out and do their act. Oh. Now, right here on our show.
Oh, my God.
And the funny thing was I had a severe speech impediment. But when I did voices, the impediment wasn't there. And I basically sounded, everyone's like, did you stutter? And I never stuttered. I sounded like Elmer Fudd. Everything in my mouth was really big. So I used to talk like this.
Oh.
So I did from 1st grade to 8th grade, I did 2 days a week of speech therapy. And those speech pathologists and the speech therapists didn't know it, but they were teaching me how to do all these voices because they taught me the mechanics of throat placement and nasal placement and where the actual sound is created for different people. With Trump, he's this weird mix of nasal, you know what I mean, and the throat placement and all of this different stuff, and then do something like Austin Powers, baby. Yeah.
Oh, I know. I love it. When I went on your, I was dead. I went on your site, which for some freaking reason right now I won't pull up.
It won't come up?
No.
Oh.
It's so dumb. Like I'm going on your Beacons page, right? And then I push website. And then it's like not letting me do it. But it's not you, it's me.
Okay. All right. We were having an issue because it was unsecured and we got it secured and now it's not coming up all the time. And,
I know, but you do so many other ones. I was like, I watched them.
Oh, yeah.
You were doing a wedding as the guru.
No, the Love Guru. I was actually from a movie. That was from Date Movie.
Yeah.
I've done a bunch of those date, like epic movie, date movie, disaster movie. I've done a bunch of those. So I've been Dr. Phil. What were you thinking? And then I was Guru Shitka. That was that character. And I had to marry the people, and it basically is a love guru.
I love it. I was looking through them. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Because, like, I think a lot of people, like myself, because I just met you from here. I didn't know you from before. I mean, I definitely saw you and I knew of you because you were just like the Trump guy. You're like, oh, it's the Trump guy. You don't know. And because you were well known. And
for that one character.
Exactly. But nobody knows. I feel like maybe they're not putting together that's you.
Hey, listen, I do a lot of obviously public work, but I do a lot of corporate work because that's what really pays the bills. And I've had clients say, hey, do you do anybody else? I'm like, are you kidding? We've been working together for years. And I had one client say, do you know anybody who does Jay Leno? I'm like, yeah, me.
Oh, God.
Because I don't know if you saw the Jay Leno on the page.
Yeah, I did.
Someone good to see him and everything. Yeah. We do the full chin. We
I
do the
know.
We do the blue contacts, the whole bit. So what happens is, you get kind of put in one little bucket and, that, hey, listen, I'd rather be known than not known, but, for that one thing. And that's why I wanted to do this interview out of character, because otherwise it just kind of keeps perpetuating the Trump thing.
Yeah.
Is that me? Did I just hear me?
I know. I just like, all of a sudden it went, boop. I'm going to shut it off because it's distracting me. I got ADD.
Welcome to the club.
Right? Well, I think I feel like every comedian's got to have something wrong with them.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I've got plenty.
Right? And I
wake up every morning and have a bowl of self-doubt. So that's my breakfast.
I know. I tell everybody, and now we all go to sleep on a great big pillow and we cry ourselves to sleep. I always say that every night. We go.
When I used to do stand-up, and I'm not kidding, I would get to Bananas in Pittsburgh or whatever, wherever I was playing, and I would get to the comedy condo, and I would sit there, because your whole life boils down to 30 minutes. I was a featured, I was a middle act, but there would be days I'd be just sitting on my bed in the comedy condo, just crying. What am I doing with my life? Oh my God. Because you go out and you do the show 30 minutes and it's like either they love you or they hate you. And, your whole life boils down to these 30 minutes and this joke works. And I hope they like me. And I hope I get through this set without killing myself.
Yeah. And I mean, everybody always asks me, like, why haven't you done stand up yet? I'm like, I don't know. Like, it's not that I'm scared to get up and do it. Cause I think I'll be like, I could give it right back to somebody if they like mess with me or whatever. But I feel like I'll lose I don't know, maybe this happens too. Like I could be talking and if I get distracted, I'll lose my complete train of thought. And I've seen comedians
not on
do that.
Stage. On stage is like when you're on stage and you're engaging with that audience, it's the ultimate drug for a performer. You are laser focused. But I've only had a couple of times in all the years I did stand up where I went up, but it was one of these things. I'm doing my act and all of a sudden I'm thinking, I can hear myself talking. and then when you say that to yourself, you forget your bit. Yeah. And you're like,
that's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's the 10,000 hours, and that's why all comedians, and I know Daryl, I'm not the name drop, but I know a lot of comedians. I do know Daryl Hammond, and he is out there literally every night in LA. And he's at great big clubs and little clubs, and he's these people. He's an experienced 12 years on SNL, decades of doing stand-up. He never stops. He's always out there. He's working new material, and that's the thing about stand-up. It's not like anything else. It's not like accounting. You never get to a point where this is it. Everything you write, you've got to get it in front of an audience, and you can put it in front of a regular audience. You can wedge 1 or 2 jokes in, but if you have a brand new premise and there's 3 and 4 jokes attached to that, you've got to get in front of a open mic crowd or a late night crowd at a club. It just never stops. That's the tough part about stand-up. It's not a job. It's like a lifestyle. Your life becomes being a stand-up comedian.
Because next year, we're doing this thing. I can't really explain what it is yet, but I'll just drop a hint. There's a bunch of us creators that are going to be going on this thing with like these people get to come with us maybe if they pay. And we're going to go on.
That's interesting.
Okay. So to be with us for a week. And we have a comedian coming, and I'm going to like open for her maybe.
Yeah.
But it's only like 5 or 6 minutes. I'll just be like, introduce her, but kind of like do one of the things that I've always wanted to try to do, but I'll only be doing it for like 5 minutes. So
yeah, it takes 2 to 3 weeks to write 5 minutes worth of material. And I don't mean just to write it. I mean to get in front of a crowd and figure out like this works, this doesn't work. I need to condense my writing here, and to have like a solid, in the stand-up world, a solid 5, solid 10, solid 15. You build all that up.
Yeah, but I'm so much better when I'm just like in a crowd anyways. Like I'm good at just riffing or just all the ad lib, just like any of that stuff. Like if I have to sit and do something, I feel like I'm not that great at that. Maybe I am. I don't know. I haven't tried.
Well, no, what a lot of comedians do, and if you go out and see them, they'll get on stage and do what you just said. They'll work the crowd, they'll riff, and then it comes time when they've kind of crested on that. Yeah. That's when they do the killer material that they have honed for weeks, and then you've had them. You've had your interaction. Audience loves you.
I know.
Kill them.
I know.
That great material.
I know, and I want to do that so bad. Like it's like in me, and like I said, my friends are always like, they get so mad at me. They're like, "We've been telling you for years. When are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? When are you tell it? You sit around and tell us stuff, and we're like, and they all are busting their gut, and they're like, for years we've been telling you." I'm like, maybe this is just what I'm supposed to do. Is I'm here to make you guys laugh. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. But then this
whatever
app
format works for you. But if your friends are telling you that, you owe it to yourself to get in front of a live audience.
I know, and I have like things written that like I'm like, that would be a really good bit. That'd be a good bit. So I write things down.
Fill that book up.
If I'm saying bit, if I'm already using the word bit, then I got to do something.
Right. Yes.
But so did you just join? When did you join TikTok?
When did we join? March 2020.
Yeah. So basically with everybody else. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was funny because, every time, I'm old school. I was doing all of this. I was doing stand-up in like 96, 97, 98. I actually did my first stand-up set when I was 12 at a private party. And the thing is, as an actor, comedian, when Facebook came along, this is great. And then later I was like, Instagram, like, okay. And then LinkedIn, it's like, well, I should be here. It's business. Yeah. And then like the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. And like your days are filled. And then TikTok comes along, which you can't really repurpose material. It demands that, because I'm a long form comedian. It demands you come up with 15 seconds or 30 seconds. And our audience, we have a lot of people who are not, we have an amazing audience, 5.3 million people.
I know.
A lot of those people are all over the world. They're in Vietnam and Laos, Cambodia, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan. We're so grateful to have these audiences because we can see with the duets. But many of them do not speak English. So I'm back to being Charlie Chaplin and being a silent, a silent movie comedian who happens to be I'm channeling all this through Trump, who is a great character to do a lot of this stuff with,
But is that's the character you've done the longest?
No, there's other characters, but I mean, I've been doing Trump since 2000, and I've been following Trump. I'll tell you the genesis of this. I started following Trump around 85, 86, because I was moving. I'd graduated college, and I was going to move to New York to pursue acting. And I was just trying to learn about New York City. I mean, I knew the history, but the person who kept popping up was Donald Trump. I mean,
right.
Who's this guy, Donald Trump? And he was just a fascinating character, even as an actor. He's very... It's almost Shakespearean. I mean, now with his, he loves his daughter and the two sons and this thing and that thing. But I started following him, and I just found him interesting. In 1987, my first wife, my wife at that time, bought me Art of the Deal. And he wrote the greatest inscription in it, because I said, I want this for Christmas. But she wrote, and I still have the book, she wrote, I don't like this guy. I don't like what he stands for.
Oh my God.
Because it's green.
Yeah.
And she was, but I just thought it was so, it was such a prophecy of, what she wrote. But then I did a play in Philadelphia that ran for a year. And then we moved the show to Atlantic City, and we ended up at the Plaza. So it's 1990. And I met Trump for the first time. And then in 1995, or I forget the year, but I co-hosted his 55th birthday.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, all these things keep happening where I'm kind of, he's in my head, so to speak, as a lot of characters are. It doesn't matter if it's Columbus.
I love that.
I hate
Jesus God, you look just like him.
Yeah, you should see me with hair. See me with hair.
God, that's like perfect.
I hate to bother you, man. Is this the TikTok or the Tock tick? I'm not sure.
Oh my God.
So he was kind of in my ether around 2004. I got a call. And somebody said, not somebody, one of my agents who knew I did like tougher voices. And she said, are you doing Trump yet? And I said, no, but I said, he's kind of in my head. I could probably do him. So well, I have an audition for you on Monday. So that weekend, the first season of The Apprentice had just ended. I literally ran out and bought the DVD set, and it was 30 hours of material. And I just took notes. Like when I do a voice, I break the voice down in elements. So it's throat placement, nasal placement, where the voice is in the mouth, any kind of facial things that when the person does, like Austin Powers or Dr. Evil.
Yeah.
So to get the face right, and the secret sauce is his confidence. And then I went to that audition and I booked it, and it turned out to be for him.
Oh my God.
He needed someone to supply his voice for what was called the boardroom game, as opposed to The Apprentice, at Taj Mahal. So I spent a week recording hundreds of lines, and two of his executives were phoning in. I was at a studio in Princeton, New Jersey, but their only direction for like a week was be meaner, be meaner, be meaner. So that was my first actually by this point, it's like the third time I'd worked for him. And then within 2 years, I was getting a lot of requests for full on Trump. And I ended up, I'm in New York at this point in my life a lot because I'm auditioning and being in plays and things like that. And I went to Bob Kelly, who used to do all the wigs for all the Broadway shows and all the SNL wigs. And he did this for decades. He was a master makeup person. He did the Billy, what the hell's his name? Billy Crystal's makeup.
Oh yeah.
On Mr. Saturday Night, and then he passed. He was an older guy. But what was interesting was I went to him and said, "Hey Bob, I need a wig. I need to be Trump. I got to start. These gigs are coming up." And he said, "Oh, Johnny, you just a guy. Johnny, I'll make you a wig. It's $7,000." I'm like,
holy shit.
And this was 2004. I mean, 2005.
Oh my God.
2006. And I was like, Bob, I know.
Yeah.
So he let me, he said, you know what? Wait a minute. I have a wig. And he brought me around to a section in this place in his studio, and he had a Trump wig. I said, what's this from? He said, well, this is the wig for the body double who played Trump in the Visa commercial. You can look this up online. There's a Visa commercial where Trump is on top of Trump Tower, and it's a Visa debit card that blows out of his hand and goes into a dumpster, and Trump has to jump in the dumpster to get the card out.
Yeah.
And they needed a body double to actually jump in. So I got that wig. So I have the wig. I don't have it now.
Oh,
But that was the wig was my first Trump wig.
Oh, that's-
was the wig from the body double that Trump's guy used to go into the dumpster. So it were all these weird things. And soon after that, I got a call to be Trump on Fox News, and that was 2006. And again, Trump was unavailable. He was contractually obligated to do this appearance for The Apprentice, and it was a cross promotion between The Apprentice and Embassy Suites. So I came in as him, and they had this whole thing going on for that month called the Domlet. If you went to Embassy Suites,
yeah.
And then the whole thing that happened on The Apprentice was they chose a new uniform for all the Embassy Suites around the world. So that was the bit. So it was all these weird things kept happening with Trump through the years, and I've ended up working for him, a couple more times. So he's the one that I guess you said the longest. I guess technically he is the longest in the sense that I've probably done the most jobs for him, especially during the 4 years and the year prior to him, becoming president.
Because you get like rented out, right? People like, is that what they do?
Well, they book me and they fly me somewhere.
That's what I mean. I make books. So
yeah,
is that still
the rented
happening
out
now?
makes me sound kind of dirty. I'm not doing that.
I'll take him for 1 hour.
Right. It won't take that long. I want him for 3 minutes. That's all I got.
Make sure he brings the wig. So, but are they hiring you to do that? Are they still asking you to do Trump? Like, is that an everyday thing for you now? Or is it just like once a week for you? Like, how often do you...
Well, I literally was working 5-6 days a week for a number of years because I do, I'm on Howard Stern. I was doing 2 podcasts at the same time. I'm on a weekly show in Australia. I do cameos. So I do my own stuff. I do my own long form stuff on YouTube. So there was always something along with my other characters people wanted. Of course, it's slow. It's 2 things have happened. Obviously, we're in a pandemic because most of my stuff was flying around the country and doing an appearance at an event in DC or the night of the election. I was actually in Montreal performing for a friend of Trump's. So all those things have unfortunately gone away. So virtually everything now is virtual.
Yeah.
Either I do it live, either here at my studio downstairs, or I do Austin Powers or Dr. Phil. All the meetings that I would usually fly to Orlando for and all these great locations. And by the way, they were multiple day meetings. So I would do multiple characters. Now there's usually one character, and I don't have the benefit of going to that location. So hopefully we'll get on the other side of this pandemic, and
I know
major companies will start, flying entertainment back in.
I know that would be fantastic.
Yeah, it'd be great. Please.
What is your favorite character to do?
I think it's Austin Powers. I think obviously Trump been a great character, and I've gotten so much recognition out of it. And obviously Austin Powers is not mine. I did not perfect. It's Mike Myers, who is honestly, I truly think one of the few comic geniuses. I mean, not only did he invent Austin Powers, Dr. Evil, and Fat Bastard, and Frau Farbissima, and all these things. I mean, here's a comedian, this writer comedian who created phrases that people still use to this day. And not just one, not just, yeah, baby. Not just that, but, all these other ones, like, oh, baby, shag you rotten. I mean, it's very rare that someone creates like one thing, one line. This guy's invented like a million. And I love
That's brilliant.
That character. Yeah, because I think Austin Powers, what he did with that is, and I've noticed it, I've played Austin Powers in Germany, Thailand, all over in Europe. I've done it obviously all over in the US and Canada and Mexico. It doesn't matter where you go. I could be 100 yards away from somebody in a convention hall, and I'm in that outfit, and people just smile because Austin Powers is always happy to see you.
Yeah.
Hello, Polly. What's going on, baby? Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? When he's like, he's just zeroed in on you.
Yeah.
That's it. So it's such, I love that. I wish I could create a character with that much chi. You know what I mean? That
Do you
people
have
just love.
Do you have a character that's yours?
I've done lots of original characters. I don't do them now. I mean, I'm going to probably start again, but you know, back many years ago, before everybody was doing a nerd character, I had my character Melvin, who was so nervous and so dry. His upper lip would stick because he was so nervous to see you, and he was very, you know, oh, I can't this. Okay, yeah, okay, you know, that kind. And now everyone does it. Sometimes when you do a character that you created and everyone starts doing a similar character, like, okay, time to retire that character, you know.
Jesus.
So.
Oh God. Is there a character you wish you could play but you can't get the voice?
You know, I wish, you know, Frank Kelly. I think I'm amazed by somebody like Frank Caliendo, and
I know. Do you love him?
He's great, and you know,
God.
Frank has been so. And I did one thing with Fox Football, was obviously a Trump thing, but you know what, he's really good. He's a big sports fan, and he loves all the coaches. And I think, you know, for him to be able to do Belichick and all these different characters, it just kind of puts him in kind of that a bigger market, especially in the sports world. I do Vince Lombardi, and I've done him a number of times. I love who he is as a character, as a human. I know his personal story. I've read his bio, but as a football coach and how important he was to the NFL, something like that I find really fascinating. And I was actually up for a commercial as him for the NFL, which it came down to like me and one other guy, which, if anybody who's watching is an actor, like every actor's, it came down to me and one other guy, which has happened to me many, many times. I don't know who this other guy is, but he's doing very well.
Holy monkey.
Yeah.
Does that happen a lot when it's like you and somebody else?
Yeah, it happens a lot, and I'm not the only one. I talk to a lot of my friends who are up for sitcoms and commercials, and it's always like, it's this struggle where it's just down to you, and it's one other guy, and your agent's like, they're just trying to make a decision. I don't know, are you a Mad Men fan by any chance?
What is it?
Mad Men. Remember the TV show Mad Men?
Half my life is, I love
that show. I actually know the actor who, Peter Herman, and it was months, and they couldn't make a decision between Peter Herman and John Hamm, and they would call them back in, and they would wrestle, and they would call them back in. This went on for months.
Really?
Months. And I had met Peter in New York when he was a New York actor many, many years ago, and they just could not make a decision, and they finally went with John Hamm. And either one of those guys could have played the part. They're both really handsome guys, very charismatic. But they went with John Hamm, and it changed. John Hamm was shot out of a cannon. I mean, he really had done nothing prior to that show, and he was given this entire show.
I know that.
I think it was 7 seasons total, and it was like a tour de force for him. And don't get me wrong, he's absolutely one of the finest acters that's come around in the last few decades.
Yeah, he's fabulous. I love it.
But that's a common thing with acting. They just can't make a decision a lot of the time. You know?
Yeah, and then you're afraid if they make the wrong decision.
Right, they're always scared. But one character I have been toying with, but especially now that my head's shaved again, but I was thinking about Rudy Giuliani. I was thinking about doing Rudy Giuliani.
Oh, you know, and you're going to have the
got to blow a little of this in, but not much. Was it the Russians? Was it Ukrainians?
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
I like it.
Like, yeah, and there's always that question of like demand. Like, is this in demand? Is this something I can really?
But you still have to do stuff you like too.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Sometimes I'll get on the impressions app and I'll just do a button. It's my voice, but I'll do Schwarzenegger. And if I wake up really early, my voice is really deep.
Yeah, so mine is too.
I'll do Morgan Freeman, or I'll do Jack Nicholson, because when my voice is extra deep, I like to do Jack. You know, he's just got that great voice. He's very musical.
That's one thing I've always wanted to do is voices, and like, I feel like the minute I hear something, I can almost mimic it like a freaking bird, right? But then I can't do it again.
Yeah, kind of get. Well, that's the practice part. I always practice. As many times as I've done Trump, which is literally thousands and
Literally. Yeah.
thousands of times, I practice him. I'll take time during the day and I'll practice his voice because it's very unusual because, sometimes he goes low and other times he goes very, very high. Very high. Many people don't know about the high. A lot of people, they know the low. They don't know the high. They don't know the high. So I always like to kind of just work on the voice or pull somebody else out I haven't done in a while and just see how far I can push my, someone like Arnold Schwarzenegger, because everyone does Schwarzenegger. But, for me, it's like a practice, back to the chopper. All right, you want to push the voice down. So you're always just kind of working on these things.
I know. And my voice is low, so I always do that. Like me and my brother-in-law, especially, like he'll be in the yard and I'll be in the house or something, and I'll be like, "Get to the chopper," and I'll do
"Get to the chopper."
And he'll
it's
do
not a tumor.
It's not a tumor. It's and we'll be. I can't even do it.
You could be Arnold's sister. You could be Anita Schwarzenegger.
That'd be so funny.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about doing. A lot of my female comedian friends who are impressionists. They all do Drew Barrymore, and I was thinking I should do Drew Barrymore, but I should be Andrew Barrymore, her brother, and do the thing. The whole thing.
You gotta do a sing, and it's like
yeah. Oh hi, how are you? Oh, I'm gonna do makeup line. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're always looking for new ways to do these characters. So let me do a female character, but let me do her brother.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Oh, I was gonna ask you.
Did it clip on? Do those glasses?
It's magnet.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's great.
I have so many.
5 or 6 of those.
I have like 100. No, I don't have 100. I got like 10.
That's great.
They're fun.
Glasses.
And they're from Pear Eyewear.
Oh, I love that because I have to. Obviously, I've got mine here. So.
Yeah, these are only if you get these, like you can get this with a prescription, $60, and then these are all like $25 each.
Oh, so it's just an add-on. Okay.
Yeah, and I have a code if you want it because it's 15% off.
Is this one of your sponsors?
They only gave me a code because I asked them for one because everybody always asks me. I don't get anything. But everybody constantly asks me.
Oh, you got.
They sent me. Well, no, wait. They sent me. Did they send me 4? They may have sent me like 2 of these.
Oh, and you bought the rest?
$50. Thanks. Thanks for nothing.
Thanks for that.
I got you fucking hundreds of sales, and you gave me 2 fucking free plastic bastards. I don't care. So, anywho, so do you get any hate mail or any, or like? Because of Trump stuff, like I was gonna say, like what, like
well, I've gotten death threats and the whole thing. But it's interesting. I come from. It's very easy to want to engage with that, But what I usually write is, especially on primarily it all comes through YouTube. Because that's the stuff I put out on the most regular basis. But usually I just say, "Hey, Jim, thank you so much. Your comment and you watching the video helps my algorithm." And I usually never hear from them again. Because once they know they're helping me, they're like, "No."
But they have to understand you're acting. Like, there's some people that...
They just think I'm making a mock, which I'm not. They think I'm mocking Trump, But the funniest thing is, luckily, years ago, I did a video as Ozzy Osbourne, man. Sharon! I was going on. So I did this. This video has to be 10 years old, at least. The hate I got on that, it shocked me. It's worse than the Trump stuff. And I was like,
wow.
And I'd never done a video that gotten so much, and I was just shocked. And
but why?
Exactly, but it's like anything. When somebody really loves somebody and they see somebody impersonating them or mocking them, which is not the case.
Yeah, but you were being accurate.
Yeah. I was trying to be funny and accurate, but I was just, and I think if the whole thing hadn't happened with Ozzy, so many years ago, I don't think I would have been prepared for, you know, what you get with Trump. Now, honestly, in the last few, I'd say since you know, he lost the election, it's kind of trailed off. So the group of people who watch my stuff, who like my satire, because you know, it's irony, it's satire, it's long form. You know, you got to kind of be in it there for like 5, 6, 7 minutes to really to buy in. Those people love it. They totally get it. Every now and then I'll get somebody who says something, but I'll post it because I hold everything, only because of people trying to put porn in the comment section. But what I usually do is I'll read it, and even my assistant who helps me with social media, I'll say, as long as it doesn't threaten anyone or threaten another person who's commented, and it's you know, I'll put it up, it's fine, you know.
Yeah.
So and also because YouTube likes people going back and forth, they track that. I'm like, if it's going to cause a little controversy, that's fine. But I don't want anyone. I've got pretty thick skin. I've been in this a while. I've heard every criticism under the sun. And, you know, and I was told years ago when I started acting, if you're going to listen to the compliments, like you're the greatest Trump, then you have to listen to you suck. You know, it's if you're going to value one, you have to value the other, you know, or else you're just cherry picking the comments.
What does your family think about this? Like your whole...
Oh, they love it. No one else in the family is a performer. And every few years, like something, when I started out, they were like, oh, you want to do this for a living? But they knew it's all I've ever wanted to do. I think my dad, especially because he had a 9th grade education. He was a steel worker. He just didn't want me to suffer. He knew what it was. And I did, by the way. But he said, like, get an education. And I did. I graduated from Temple University. I have what do I have? I have a BA in speech communications.
What do I have? You got to look at the plaque.
Anyone.
You got to look at the plaque on the wall.
It's on the wall. So,
right.
So, you have that, and it did help. And, college helps mature you. And as a comedian, you have a great audience among college people. And then comedians came to our school because I went to Temple, but before that I went to East Stroudsburg in the Poconos, and we used to have a lot of New York comedians come out of New York to the Poconos, and I remember seeing like, oh, this is, because it's different. It's one thing when you watch a comedian on TV. It's another one when you see him live in front of a college audience. It's a different energy. Like you learn from watching, you learn from doing. Comedy is such a unique animal.
Yeah.
It's not like acting. Stand-up is really something that's unto itself in what it is. You can only do it in front of an audience to get better. You can practice as much as you want.
Yeah,
sure.
There isn't anything like here. I guess there's probably some in Boston, but like I'm in New Hampshire and there really isn't like that stuff here.
You should open your own club. Then you can host, get better. When you'll have your TikTok stars come in from all over the country. They'll do sets.
That'd be very fun.
Yeah.
Like I need another business.
Yes, I know the feeling.
Right? Yeah, Paul, go get an ice cream truck. All right. So I'm like, I don't know shit. And I get an ice cream truck. Okay.
Free ice cream.
Free, yeah. Yeah, but now look. Okay, let's see. Is there one show or anything or multiple shows that you loved to be on?
I would obviously love to be on SNL. We communicated with them 2 summers ago when Alec Baldwin was considering leaving. And I would obviously love to be on the show. I've met Daryl Hammond. I've met some other SNL people. And then conversely, I hear what it's like and how brutal it is. Like the course of a week, the hours. And this is not like a normal situation. It's really, really, really difficult and very demanding. That's why a lot of the cast is younger. And then as they get older, they kind of depart. But the show I would love to do is something like Mad TV, so where everything's shot and it's more movie-ish in a way that
Yeah.
you've shot the sketches and you've perfected the sketches. I love stuff like that.
Yeah,
I love sketch comedy. I mean, I love it. I think it's great.
I liked
To do
Mad
so many
TV.
characters. Yeah, I thought Mad TV was great.
Yeah, and I
thought
actually
Mad
liked
TV was
it
great.
over Saturday Night Live. And Saturday Night Live now.
So did I. I thought it was I thought Mad TV was consistently funnier because they had the time to shoot the stuff, to look at it and to edit it. I mean, listen, I love SNL, but there are so many sketches. You're like, where's the ending? Where's the point?
Oh,
this isn't funny.
But before, like in the 70s and 80s, that's when it was funny. Yeah. I feel like. But now, I swear, I watch it and I'm like,
I know.
Who the fuck is writing this shit? Like,
yeah. Well, like 22-year-olds. Nothing against 22-year-olds.
No, nothing. But get me in there, dude.
It's not. And I'm a comedy person. I consume a lot of comedy, but I may not be getting the reference. They're not writing broadly. They're writing very, to that age group, that 4 or 5 year age range of 22 to 25.
Yeah, but I feel like, I don't even know. I feel like I have so many more things in my notebook that are 10 times funnier than that.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. That again, that's why I think
so frustrating.
Like Mad TV, where you can shoot it and look at it and correct those things. That to me is really good sketch. You're delivering a really good comedy product to your audience.
Because you don't want the people watching it going, what did they even mean? Like what just happened?
What was that about?
Exactly.
Was somebody high?
What?
Was this done with a bong hit? Like, what is this? So,
I mean, it was funny when I like when people break character sometimes. It's funny when they're going to just die laughing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, that was funny. But man, some stuff.
And I have to admit, certain guests, when they have certain guests on, it really elevates the show. There are certain people who, when that guest is on, it really makes the cast gel even more, and you'll see a digital short, or you're seeing like, wow, that was really great, and then the following week you're like, what a mess. So yeah, I would love to take a modern day, and I've actually talked to some other people about just kind of a sketch show that's more for the 40s and 50s age range. Not that it would exclude anybody, but there's nothing really for I'm 58. I've been in this game a long time. There's nothing really geared towards someone like me, and I'd love to see sketch comedy that appeals to somebody like me specifically.
I love that, so let's do that. You have time, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, I've got some great ideas.
That'd be so funny, because all these young kids on here, and I'm saying young kids and I'm 50, which I don't feel 50. Don't you feel like you're 18 in your brain?
I don't feel my age. I work with a lot of people in their 20s, so
they don't understand that when they get to be older, they're still going to be their dumb self in their head, that they're going to still, and then you look in the mirror, you're like, shit.
I was in New York one day, and the glass, the window, this is before COVID. So I'm walking down the street. I don't know, I guess I'm on Broadway or 7th Avenue, I forget where I was. But anyway, the windows are, basically from the ground up. Yeah. And if you look at your side of if you look at your peripheral vision, sometimes you can see someone following you. So I'm walking down the street and this guy's following me, and he's following me, and he's following me. I'm like, who is this old man following me? And I turn around, and I'm like, oh, it's me. I was literally looking at me in the glass, and I'm thinking in my head, I'm 19. You know what I mean? I'm walking around New York. You can tell by the way I use my work. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. Oh, I'm old. Crap.
Yeah, that's what happened. And I used to say that too. I'd be like, I'll be walking. I used to say this all the time too. I go, I'll be walking. I kept kind of looking over my shoulder. I'm like, somebody's following me. And then I'm like, oh shit, it's the fat on my back. It's the fat on my back. I thought somebody was there. It's not. It's still
fat
me.
On my back is following
it's
me.
Still me. And for the longest time, anytime my family would take pictures, they would point the camera and go, this is me before Weight Watchers. Every time. So I have a lot of that. So just in case I do lose weight, I'll be able to have a lot of. I'm not losing weight.
It's so hard.
It's so hard, especially when you have an ice cream truck.
Yeah.
Shit.
Especially when you hit a certain age and it takes you 4 times as long to burn off one
Yeah,
calorie.
it's so true. And they say that like because guys lose it quicker and all that. You just
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Oh, hi, girl
Allegedly.
graphics. So when you did stuff with Conan, like how was that show? Was that awesome?
It was great.
Is he awesome?
He was great. He was so great from the very beginning. Originally, we did phone-ins. So I would call in around 1 or 2. They'd send me the script in the morning. I'd go through the script of the writers. We'd make changes, and then I would rehearse with the writers. And then when the show rehearsal was happening, Conan would get on the line, and I'm talking to Conan O'Brien. I'm like, I can't believe this. Like, he's on the phone. And he said to me the very first call in, he says, your Trump is uncanny. And I said, well, your Conan is like amazing. So he thought that was funny, and that broke the ice. So anytime the director was changing something, I would just chat on the phone with Conan, and I was really flattered. And then I would appear on the show. And then every year they had me at Comic-Con with them, which just...
Man, I want to go to one of those so bad.
It was so incredible. They rented out the Spreckles Theater, which is this full-size 3,000-seat theater in San Diego. I got to be there for the entire week. What they did was they just said, you'll be here for the week, and we'll plug you in when we have time. So if anyone canceled, we would rehearse sketches every day. And if something canceled, it was like being a doctor on call. We'd plug you in. But they would have me come over. It's like Tuesday. And I'd get in full makeup and wardrobe. I was doing Captain Make America Great Again. And they say, okay, you're scheduled for today. And I go, great, all right. And then they would go, the cast of Breaking Bad is coming. So you're just go back to the hotel. And this would be like 2, 3 in the afternoon. So I would go back to the hotel. I'm not getting paid. Believe me, I do not mind at all.
Yeah.
So now, like on the 4th day, this is the final day there, they said, we're going to get you on, but the cast of Game of Thrones is coming. And I'm like, okay, but we're going to get you on. We're going to get you on. We promise.
Jeez.
We're going to shoot it. We're going to get you on. So I did my bit as Captain Make America Great Again. This was like the 2nd or 3rd appearance. And I came down the steps to the dressing room, and there's the entire cast of Game of Thrones. And I just remember thinking, like, this is so cool to be able to do this and to do what I do, to make a living at it, to meet like this cast of this international phenomena. And around that time, I used to be a lot more active on Twitter, but Mark Hamill reached out to me, and he started communicating with me. And I'm going back and forth with him, and I would make Trump videos and send it to him. And I'm thinking, like, how crazy is this? I'm talking to Mark Hamill, and then like 2 years ago, Randy Rainbow reached out to me and asked me to be on a couple of his videos.
Nice.
And I was on his Christmas album, and it was just like, this is so wild. And now I'm working with Pauly Shore, and these are like all these wonderful things. Yeah, I've done a bunch of stuff with Pauly, and I'm doing another video soon. So it's really gratifying to, believe me, you wake up every day in this business, you're like, I'm out of this. I'm going to go sell shoes. You know what I mean? Like, there's many times you want to quit. And many of my friends that I started with in New York, comedians, actors, female and male, and unfortunately, a lot of females drop out a lot faster because they end up meeting somebody, they get married, they have a kid, they have 2 kids, 3 kids, they never get back into the business. And then a lot of guys, we all are trying to make it, and it's constant rejection. One day you're in front of 5,000 people in Europe performing, and then 2 weeks later you're in front of 20 people at a party, doing your stuff. So you do what you do to stay in the business and to keep sharp as a performer. But some days you're like, oh my God, like, when's it going to get easier?
Yeah. That's crazy. That's a lot of work, man.
Yeah, and I just did the show on Fox called Let's Be Real. We had 5 episodes of that. And pardon me, you do these shows and we're on Fox, we're on network. This is going to be great. It's going to catch. It's going to catch. I know this. And then it comes out like there's no support from the network. There's very little advertising, and the show just disappears.
Oh man.
But you know, it's all part of this process. You know, I got to work with Robert Smigel. He was one of the head writers in SNL. He's the voice. He's the creator of Triumph, the Insult Comic Dog.
Oh,
He's literally
Jesus.
worked with everybody. He's literally, if you look him up, he wrote Hotel Transylvania. He did a lot of stuff with Adam Sandler, and he's intersected with. He created the Dana Carvey show. So I'm getting to work with really great people. This is definitely a marathon. This industry, it's not a sprint. So
right.
You always just have to be creating and putting out stuff, and you know, trying to make the next connection and try to collaborate and just move forward and keep a positive attitude, because this is the only thing that's going to get you through is just to be positive and to be focused and keep I love comedy. I mean, like, comedy is my passion.
Of course.
And it's what I want to do. I'm like a comedy. There's a lot of the books behind me are on comedy. So I feel like I'm a comedy historian. So I said this in the very beginning. I'm very lucky to do what I do. It's not easy, but some days it's so easy. It's like surfing a wave. And other days, you know, when you're on set, you know, in LA, and working with a well-known actor, like, this is great, this is so cool. But like tomorrow, you gotta get back to looking for work, because that's just one day.
I got asked through Instagram. I got a message like, "Hey, I'm with Netflix, blah blah blah, and we're looking for people to be on this Netflix show called The Circle season 3, and want to know if you want to be on it, and if you do." And I'm like, I don't even know what this is, and I didn't think anything of it. Well, after like the third time, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll look at it, whatever. So I watched the show. I was like, I could totally do that, right? So I ended up having...
what is that the show you've shown me?
The Circle?
Yeah.
So I ended up doing a phone interview, and they loved me. And then I did a video interview, and they loved me. But then they ended up not picking me, and I was so upset. I was like, you assholes! You're the one that
but you're in the mix now. That means like the next round you can come back. Like once you're in the mix on any of these shows, you're definitely in the mix.
It was also going to be out of country, so it wasn't even in the country. It was in the UK, and I would have had to been gone for a month.
Right.
So I was like, oh God, and that it was
think about I mean,
it was a lot.
It's a lot.
But I was like, okay, and I just took it as that was not my turn. Like the person who has my spot, that was for them, because that was supposed to be for them.
Right.
That's fine. And I'm fine. Right. But I was like, all right, well,
you can find them and hunt them down. You know what I mean? You'll know who they are. You can eliminate
I will find them and I will kill them. No. I mean, I love them. No, but I'm happy for whoever got it. But I couldn't talk about it with anybody because I couldn't tell, because you're not supposed to tell anybody. And I was like, now I can be like, okay, well, now I can say I almost was on The Circle.
Yeah.
And they loved it, because I was like, is there anything I could have done different? And they're like, no, you were perfect. There was nothing wrong with you. We wanted you to be the 50-year-old engaged lady that has an ice cream truck, and we want you to play yourself. We don't even want you to catfish it. Right. And I had, I already knew how I was going to win and everything. Like, I already knew, but it's fine. Other things are coming down the chute. It's fine.
Yep. Well, you reminded me of something. I was very lucky. I got cast on the final season of The Sopranos, and I worked on the show for about a week. The episode's called Heidi and Kennedy. But when we shot the episode, I was Christopher's neighbor, right? Michael Imperioli. So we're shooting, and we do a lot of stuff all over North Jersey, where he lives in Oak Ridge, whatever it was, where the character lived. So we did all these scenes, got to meet James Gandolfini and Edie Falco, and obviously Michael Imperioli and the woman who played his wife. And then the next day, we're at Silver Cup Studios in Astoria, Queens, and we're at a funeral. And we're like, I wonder who's dying. And everybody's there from all the seasons. I'm thinking, wow. I said to the actress I'm working with, how lucky are we? Like, everybody's here. Everybody. This is crazy. And there's a stand-in in the casket. And then there's a lot of talk going on set. But then they say B team out, A team in. So Michael Imperioli he comes in and gets into the casket, and everyone like, oh, Christopher's dead. I knew that 9 months before it aired. 9 months.
How do you keep that stuff?
You have what's called a contract with the Screen Actors Guild.
That's how you keep that.
Yeah, because they hold your money. But it was pretty cool to see that. I was like,
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
I still get checks from them.
I mean, I only told a couple of people only because, like, I had to tell, like, I was worried about leaving for. It's my son. Come, Jesus Christ. He looks like Jesus.
My son's here too.
Oh, my Christ. See, Jesus just walked by. See Jesus?
Oh, Jesus just walked by.
Jesus just walked by. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Heal me.
You can walk without that chair.
So you're living in Las Vegas, right?
Yeah, I moved here about 10 years ago.
Nice. So,
yeah, best move I ever made, by the way. Best move I ever made. Because I got so sick of the Northeast. Oh my God. I mean, I worked a lot. I lived in New York and, Central Jersey and back and forth and back and forth. And I love New York, but I just couldn't take it anymore. I just couldn't. I mean, between the weather and the cost of living and the tolls and the attitude, which is a Philadelphia accent, not a New York thing. But it was just like, I couldn't take it. I had been on a show for a week in San Diego, and I flew home. And I remember it was 72 in San Diego in February. I was there for a week doing a show, and I flew into Newark. Coming back to New York, I'm like, it's raining, it's cold. Everyone was just stealing your luggage at the airport.
That's awful. Well, I'm thinking, because I'm supposed to go visit a friend. She's on here now on my side. Supposed to go to Las Vegas before the end of this year. Supposedly. I'm gonna
come visit.
I will tell you when I'm gonna be there. But
yeah. One of the great things about living in this town, low cost of living, low taxes, all those great, living as far as food and all those type of things. But I can be in Burbank, California, in 40 minutes on a Southwest flight.
Leadfoot.
So I wish. But like when I would fly to do Conan, I could fly into Burbank, take an Uber to Warner Brothers, and then I could be home before a lot of people got home from the traffic in LA. So, pardon me, it's living here gives you so much access to so many things. And there's a lot of comedy clubs here. There's a lot of shows, a lot of opportunities for performers of all stripes, singers, dancers, comedians, headliners, Well,
we're trying to figure out the logistics of it because I've never been on a plane yet.
Nope.
Very sheltered here in New Hampshire. No, but I mean, I've only driven, I think, as far as like North Carolina, but that's about it. So my son and I were thinking about doing a road trip because he's like, I just want to go and do something. And I'm like, that's going to take like weeks or like a month if you want to do like a real road trip.
Right.
So we're trying to figure that out. I mean, really, I could probably be in. How long would that take if I took a plane? Like 6 hours or something?
Yeah, from there, 5 or 6 max.
Or do I?
The funny thing is, when I fly back to New York or Philadelphia, because of the jet stream, it's like 4 hours.
Jesus, that's
because
so
the wind
weird.
is pushing the plane across the country. When you're coming out, there's a headwind.
I just keep thinking. I feel like I got to get on one because like there's so many people I've met. There's so many. My phone got weird. There's so many people I've met on this app this year, but everybody's like on the other side of the fucking country. There's like this
is the nice part. I love it, but here's the best.
Yeah,
trees,
I have Maine friends. Obviously, I have some Vermonts or whatever, but I have my friend Rubber Ducky's in here. There, she's in Delaware, and then I have some Maryland friends, and then I have a Virginia and a North Carolina, and then a Florida and a Alabama and a Utah and like, but I was thinking of doing like a little road trip and just going to visit everybody for one day. Boop, 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 boop. You know?
Oh, that'd be great. You should definitely record that.
Oh,
Record like
that'd
a
be
little,
TikTok gold right
yeah.
there.
TikTok gold, exactly.
Right? Unless I get banned again. Do you ever get anything removed?
I've had
Violations?
stuff removed on YouTube, yeah.
But not on here?
I'm kind of like, on here we haven't had anything.
We had one that we had fire. There was fire in behind you.
Oh yeah. We've been considering on TikTok. We've been very lucky, very lucky.
Yeah, because like I got like 3 already taken off this month already.
For what? What are the reasons they give you?
Oh
for that?
God, the one that was just taken off the other day. There was, and it's a stitch. So you know what a stitch is.
Yeah, of course.
So
Stitch in time saves 9.
Huh?
Stitch in time saves 9. Yeah. Benjamin Franklin came up with that.
3
right?
eggs
Wasn't
in a
that
basket and whatever.
Yeah.
So it's a guy and he's just like licking a cigarette and it's just like an ad or something for somebody's photography or whatever. So he's like got no shirt on. It's black and white and he's licking a cigarette all like seductive-y. But it's a stitch, so it's not even my video. And then it goes to me and I'm shaking an 8-ball and I was like, not in your lifetime. I was like, well, that's pretty accurate. You know, it got taken off for illegal activities.
It's ridiculous.
Okay.
Who knows?
Wow.
Who knows?
I can't even, yeah.
But like stuff like that, it's there was one I just put on because there's one that's like every time somebody does something dumb, like one of the kids does something, and I always say I'm going to go to the cemetery. I'm like, I'm going to the cemetery. I'm dead. Bye. This last one I did, girl does something ridiculous. I have a graveyard, so my entire backyard is a graveyard. Okay? Like literally. Oldest graveyard in our town. Huge graveyard. All the people are dead in it. So
That's how it usually works.
But I have a Franklin Pierce president is like 30 feet from my house. Isn't that weird?
Really?
Yeah, isn't it weird?
Yeah, that's amazing.
And so I just go over there and I look down at the ground and I go, would you hurry up? And then I just have like a video that I got off the internet of somebody digging a grave. So I'm just like telling somebody to hurry up and dig in a grave. It wasn't even anybody I know. I was like some kind of illegal activity and defacing. I'm like, do you think I was really digging the grave?
That's what they thought. That's what their algorithm picked up on. Men
kidding me?
Excavating a gravesite.
But there's a lot of banning going on, and I don't know what's going on. A lot of creators are getting very upset about it.
And do you know where those decisions are being made? Is that like here in the U.S. or is it like who's making those decisions?
Well, as far as I knew, the last thing I knew was TikTok they don't have enough employees, so they set up, there's some bots in there, and they're being really sensitive. So they're just banning tons of stuff. But the problem is, if you appeal it, you never can ever talk to anybody through TikTok. There's nobody ever to call. You might
they would need probably millions of people to be able to handle this.
I don't know. You're verified, so I think you might have somebody to contact if you had a problem. You have like somebody, right?
Yeah.
We little people with no check marks have nobody.
Right.
And
you have no check mark? Why am I talking to you?
Yeah.
What's going on here? You told me this is a check mark person.
No, nah. But I'm so happy you have a check mark. You deserve it, 100%.
Thank you. You know, funny thing is, I have a check mark here. I have a check mark on Facebook. On Twitter, which is really hard.
That is hard.
But I can't get it on Instagram. It doesn't matter what I do.
What do you mean?
I don't understand. It's like I've been in TV, movies. Look at my IMDb page. I have an Amazon Prime special. It's like, what do you want?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I can't figure it out.
That's dumb. Because I've seen so many people
verified on Instagram.
Yeah, so there's just tons of people that are having major problems right now, and I just keep saying, like, with or without a blue check mark, it's an app. some people think if you have a blue check mark, it makes you more money. I know people have blue check marks and they're not making any money. Like, so that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
I verify everybody. So I'm just like, I verify you as a human being.
Right.
Thank you. Thanks for following me. And I love you guys. And I'm glad to make you
That's
happy.
the real verification. That's the real verification.
That's what I'm saying. You want like some little
arbitrary blue check.
I mean, if I got one, I'd be fine with it, but
oh, we were overjoyed. We had a party here. We're like,
I'll be mad about it. I'll be like, I didn't want it, but thanks.
You took your goddamn time.
But I definitely think, I've done just a couple of like little news things. Nothing big. I don't care. I do care a little bit.
Just a tiny
Just
a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too much.
I'm getting verklempt.
Yes. Well, this was great. I actually have to go get into Trump.
Sorry.
I have to get into Trump and shoot a video. So
right now?
Yeah.
All right. Well, have fun with that.
Do you have any more questions?
No,
we covered everything. This was great.
No, I'm so glad. It was very, very fun. And when I do come that way, I will let you guys know.
Yes, let us know.
And if you ever have anything you need me to do, if you ever want to do like do you have another account or you just have this one? Like you're just.
This is the main account, and there's another one, and it's some of the same stuff, but it's just like an emergency backup in case something happens and we need to just quickly ship you. We want that house built and ready to go. We don't want to have to start from scratch.
No, that'd be horrible. But if you ever want to do something weird, like some 40, 50-year-old variety show.
I'll do that.
I'm 50.
I may be doing comedy in Woodstock, New York in February, so I travel.
That's fun. All right, well that's cool. I appreciate it, and
Thank you so much, Polly. This was so much fun.
No, I'm so glad I could see you without anything on, but that sounded weird. But you know what I meant.
No, I wanted you to see me. I wanted your audience to see me out of makeup. My audience to see me out of makeup because they don't get to see that. Oh, I say audience, followers.
Yeah.
And I know that you and I are both grateful to have followers and people interested in our stuff. And that's just right now. I just want to end just by saying people who are following me and Polly, we're both very grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching our stuff. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for coming back every day. We can't do it without you. You watch our stuff and you make it possible for us to do the next one and the next one and the next one. So thank you.
Yeah, that is exactly. I couldn't have said it better than myself. That's why you're in the biz. That's why you have the blue check mark.
That's why I have the blue check mark. I can thank people. No one thanks people the way I thank people. Believe me. I invented thanking.
Oh my God. Thanking. You're so funny. You're so funny.
Thank you.
I love you. And but we'll talk to you. So we can do lives anytime if you want to just hang out and be funny.
Yeah. I'm not going anywhere. I have a show in LA next week, but that's pretty much it.
All right, cool. Here. Well, I'll be in touch, and if we want to just
pandemic's over.
I know. Someday we can just be on and be silly.
Yeah, cool. We'll do characters.
Okay. Yeah, I'll make some up.
Yes.
I have some. I have a lactose intolerant man that can't have dairy. All right. Love you.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Sorry, I have to cough. You're late to the party. Oh, I gotta get some water. Hold on a minute. Where's all my waters? Somebody took all my waters. That was fun. He's a great guy, man. He is a great guy. He's a funny, great guy. He deserves all the things. I want to hang out with that guy. Hey, Crafty, when I go see you, we have to go see him because he is fantastic. Him and his wife are great. Girl Graphics, I heard you're going to see my friend. You're gonna see my friend. Yeah, he seems like, I just want to hang out with him. He just seems like very, very fun. We didn't have too many people on, but it was totally fun. Oh, I want to go on with Little Bricks Charity for a second, if that's okay. I gotta get my coughs out first. God. I'll try to come. Yeah. We're trying to think about it. Me and my son want to, God, excuse me. Oy vey. All right, so, Fat Man. I wore this color shirt so I can read stuff better, and boy, did it help. But I didn't really read anything out loud. Hold on. I gotta get a lozenge. It's very humid here. Very humid. I have to get a lozenge. Yes, the discount code is Polly15. Let's have a little surprise for you. We'll get it soon. Ooh, I love surprises. It's awful. It's awful. I haven't coughed really today. I had my waters out. Hold on, I gotta get my other water. Jeepers, creep. He is a fun guy. I like that guy. I know, I got hairball. Hairball. Yeah, isn't that cool? Got it from Amazon. You have smoky air out there? Yeah. When we went to New York, it was smoky. It was yucky. It was yucky. Hold on. Oh, shoot. I missed Little Bricks. Can somebody go see who's on with Little Bricks? Little Brick. Somebody see that? Who's on with Little Bricks? Little Brick Charity guy. Hi. I just wanted to go on with Little Brick Charity guy, but I think he's on with somebody. Oh, I can go on with this. Can I? Little Brick Charity guy. Oh. Ah, my login expired. He has a woman who's going to tour. I don't know what that means. No, not two eyes. Little Bricks Charity guy. What does that mean? He's going on with a tour. Oh, thanks for the gifts. I'm sorry I wasn't looking at it. Yeah. Is he a charity guy? Yes. Oh, the lady who's touring with him? Who? Why can't my... I don't know what is wrong with my... Something's up with my... I don't know what is wrong with it. Hold on. Hold on. It's me, Pollyb. It's me, Pollyb. I don't know what that is. Her named Gigi. All right. I can't even find him. Little Bricks charity guy. There he is. Oh, I'm live. That's why I can't go on, a dum-dum. All right, well, that's fine. Hi. I'm going to, hold on. Hold on one sec. I feel like I want to say hi to Marshall if he wants to say hi to me real quick. Hi.
Hi, sweetheart.
I just want to say hi. I haven't seen you in so long.
I know. I'm here.
And
I
I'm
keep
here.
seeing you. I'm always scrolling through your videos. They're always popping up for me.
I know you're always on my For You page. Always.
I am now?
You're always on my For You page. No,
I was dead off there. Thanks, Stacy.
No, man, I don't like go on the people you follow. I always stay really on my For You.
Right.
And you're always on that.
Well, a lot of times you can get some ideas for your own content. That's why I stay on that side, look for the more, but then I'll go over to the following side and try to just give some love back, too.
Yeah, I feel like I go maybe once in a while it switches over and I'm like,
Jess?
wait a minute. But you're definitely on my For You page.
About time.
I know.
I need my daughter to get me on the For You page.
Oh my God. So everything good?
Yeah. How about you? Still rocking and rolling?
Can't complain. You got any meetups coming?
No. No. But it could be possible, that Tennessee one. There's one that's in Nashville, like in
I'm going to go to that.
October. My plan is to go to that. So I have this whole thing happening right now that I can't publicly speak about. Has nothing to do with TikTok, but I will publicly speak about it after Friday.
Okay. There you go.
Big news. Big things happening.
What do you mean? Wait, what? You can't tell us now.
I can't tell you now.
Okay, well, I'll find out later.
I can't tell you now, but
maybe you're going to go to Tennessee.
Yes, that is the plan.
Is that with the other guy too?
Be able to allow that. What's that?
Is everybody going?
Well, Steve plans on going, and then if I go, my wife has to go.
Yeah.
So that's everybody. I'm sure Julie's going, I would assume. So
because they're in love.
They are so in love.
And I was there when it started.
Me too.
I know, isn't that so cute?
Your video about the plow and the metal band hit my For You page.
Nice.
That's kind of why I was gonna give the story time on me getting ran over by a plow.
Right now, okay. Well, I'm gonna go, but I want to say hi, and I maybe will see you there then. Well, I'll maybe talk to you before that, but
you'll probably talk to me before that. You probably even see me randomly too. You never know.
Well, why not? Like, I just don't get like when we're how come when we don't go to one of those kind of places, say we're all going to that Nashville thing, why aren't we getting like a huge Airbnb or something?
Well, that would make the most sense.
Right?
That would make the most sense.
Wouldn't that be fun to get like a really awesome...
we should talk about that when we get closer to that time. We should talk about that.
I'm not shitting you. Like, I'll get it, and then we'll all deal with it later. But I'm saying, like, we should talk about that and be like, if there's 6 or 8 of us, I'll find an Airbnb there. My friend lives in Nashville too, and she'll help me find like the best place. And then I'll be like, hey, everyone has their own bedroom, and there's enough bathrooms, and it's gonna be fun. And it's 5 minutes from the
That's what Jess is doing. Jess said, just call me. Jess said that they're doing that as well with a couple other people.
It'd be so much better than a hotel, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
We'll have more bonding.
Now, just don't be listening outside my bedroom door.
No. Well, you guys have to hear me snore all night, so. Touche.
Maybe you'll just overcome all the noise.
Touche. You guys are all going to be at my door being, shut the fuck up. But yeah.
Get a sleep active machine.
I have one.
Oh, well.
And I rip it off it.
Wear it.
Hey,
Jill.
All right, well, we'll
Good
talk
stuff,
about
girl.
that. And then,
Yep.
But I just want to say hi, because I haven't really said hi.
I know. Not yet.
Okay, love you, bro.
Love you, girl.
Okay, bye.
See ya. Bye.
I miss them. When I went to Detroit, I saw them. I miss them so much. I miss them so much. Excusez-moi. My gosh. Diamonds in the sky. I don't even know why I'm singing. So tomorrow I'm going to be cleaning up, making my big, I have met a lot of neat people. And Rubber Ducky, can you believe that you were actually in my house? Don't you feel like that's weird? That you were actually in my house? I think that's the weirdest thing, and I love it. So that's just crazy. It's crazy, I tell you. But we were just looking and trying to figure out what we're gonna do, and I don't know what to do. I know your husband was a riot. Oh, he's like, when he was just sitting there laughing in the chair, it was so funny. But yeah, so we have to figure out what we're doing. I'm not sure. I just don't know what I'm doing. If I go to the wood talk, I don't know. I know. I just have so many places to go, and then I have to just worry about, like, I don't even know. There's a lot of things to figure out is what it is. I need to figure it out. I need to figure it out. I love your vids. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I do. I swear I do. There's like, excuse me. Oh, man. I like real cheeses. I think it might be time for med in bed. Do you think it's med in bed yet? Because I'm pretty tired. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a lot of cleaning up and making a nice area for my TikTok area. I have to do a lot of videos, and I just feel like I'm not... I know this is a weird question, but if people make you cry, would you get emotional? If people make you cry, I don't even know what that means. Of course, if they made you cry, you're going to be sad, right? Meds and beds. I'm in New Hampshire. Yeah, I need to like lay down and take my bra off is what it is. I try so hard to place the accent. I just talk dumb. I just talk weird. I just talk like this. I could actually talk pretty fine, like you wouldn't even know where I was from. If you'd like me to speak like this, I can. Or I can really, really pour on the accent and you won't even know where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Hi, it's Brenda. Brenda? Yes. Soon, darling, soon. Yeah, I got so many things. Sweating. I have a new calendar now that has everything that is all in one calendar now. Because, do you have any shirts for sale? Yes, and I have a 20% off right now. I need everyone to go, and it's 20% off. There's a link in the bio. Hi, Lita Ford's here. Yes, and if you want the tie-dye one, the Choose Kindness tie-dye, they're 20% off. Go to my bio, my burner, and it is on my page. Go to my page, and then there's the beacons link, and it'll say Choose Kindness t-shirt. and I updated all the sizes, and it's 20% off. It automatically comes off. You're really pretty. I didn't even wash my hair today. Come on now, come on. Tie-dye with the sunflower is what I would like, and that's what you'll get. Because I'll show you. I'll show you, my darlings. Go to the link in my bio. Okay. It's going to say this, but don't worry. It's going to say that. Then you're going to go to this. And then you're going to go to TikTok. No, that's Lemon Drop Shop. You're going to go to TikTok merch. And then it's going to go, oh, for God's sake. TikTok merch. And then you're going to scroll to the shirt. Right there. And then you pick what size you want. Right there. And it's going to automatically be 20% off. So you're looking at $4 off. You're looking at $4 and $4.80 off, I think, a shirt. Who's Mary Jane? Who do you want on your Tumblr? Ooh. How about hashtag, how about your state and my state? With like my state and your state with like a little hearts on it or something. Like your state and my state. I know what Mary Jane is. You think I'm silly? Come on. With this kind of trucker mouth, you don't think I know what that is? Come on. Weirdos. You're a bunch of weirdos is what you are. My weird friends. Meow. Watermelon. Sugar. Okay, so so I'm going to go to bed now. Can you please say hi to me? Hi. Hi, you. Okay, I'm new to this. Can you show me how to get the link once more? Sure, darling. You are going to go to my page. Go to my page. Right here, there's a link right here. It says beacons. You're going to click on that. It's going to say this, but don't worry about it. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a weird thing. And then you're going to see this, and it's going to say TikTok merch. And then you click on it, and you scroll to the shirt. I don't know. I have nothing to do right now. I'm just going to probably go to bed because I'm tired. Is it bedtime for everybody else or just me? Is it just me that's tired? I hate this. We are about to open a link that's unsafe. I hate when it says that. I don't like that. It just makes it feel like I have an unsafe website, and it's not fair. Thank you so much. I enjoy your videos. You make me laugh. Oh, you're welcome. I'm so happy about that. I think I'm going to scroll out just a hair. I feel like I'm all up in your face. I'm all up in your face. So I am going to go to bed because I'm tired, and I will be on sometime tomorrow. I have so many things to do tomorrow because I'm going to clean and make a nice TikTok area so I literally can just walk into the room and sit down, and I'll be able to just turn my phone on. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Now get her.
I've been trying to get you.
I feel like the wall behind you is your personality just like exploded behind you.
It's very true.
I love it. I love it.
Amazon. It's like $6.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like paper. Look.
Oh,
I ruined it for you, didn't I?
yeah.
No, it's like plastic.
I was like, man, she's got this like bitchin' ass warehouse where she houses all her ice cream.
Nope. It's like a plastic thing.
Like a vinyl-ish
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah. But they're like $12 or something. They're not. I love it. They're really awesome. Hi.
Yeah, that is awesome. Hey.
How are you?
So first off, let me just say to you really quick, thank you so much. Not just like first off, thank you for your donation the other night. It was
Well, I'm
so
telling
amazing.
you about the donation. I got to tell you about the donation. Go ahead.
Okay. But also thank you for the follow. I've been trying to get you to follow me.
I
for
thought
the
I
longest
was.
time. I can't tell you.
That's what's stupid.
And here's the thing: you may have been like TikTok has kicked a bunch of my followers
That's what I'm
off
saying.
so many times. Yeah.
No, I'm like, there's no way I wasn't following you. There's no way I wasn't, because you're always on my For You page, and there's no way. So I was like, what do you mean I wasn't following? I was like, what the?
Our circles are like that, right? Like they're just like the circle you hang out in and I hang out in. They're like
we
that.
have the same circles. So that didn't make sense to me. So, because someone else said that, they're like, why did you unfollow me? And I went, I didn't unfollow you. And I went and looked. Sure enough, it wasn't follow him anymore. I was like, that's weird.
Yeah, who knows?
I
Richard says Polly's the best. I agree.
But now we are one.
We open the doors and see all the people.
And then there's a steeple, and then there's something else. I don't know. So, yeah. So, what were you going to say? That was it, right? Was there something else?
Yeah, pretty much. I love you. Thank you.
Oh, you're so nice. Okay, yeah. So, the donation, I'll just talk to you later about it, like private.
Okay. Sounds good.
Some of that. Oh my!
I'll have to like shoot you my cell phone so we don't have to do stupid message things.
Yeah, because it's stupid.
The one thing I don't like, well, I don't like saying I don't like things because that's just like negativity, right? I just don't enjoy it. One thing I wish that they would improve about messages on TikTok is I wish I could send photographs.
Yes,
I hate that I can't send like let me send something to someone, you know? Hey, Jeep Lady, thank you so much.
And the way to keep track of them instead of just like pin it. You know how many things I've pinned?
Dude, I've got like 50 people pinned. Yeah, to go to a new comment, I'm like doing this, you know?
No, I don't care for it. That's why I always tell people to go to Instagram or just go to my email or something.
Yeah. Real quick, I got to answer this question. Megan, we don't do Mario or Luigi Lego sets because you have to buy like a $60 set to make the other ones work. So we don't use those. But thank you for asking. So, sorry.
You're fine.
So, yeah. I have one of your videos in my draft, and I need to post it. I need to go down and post it. It was the one where you were like in the ice cream truck and like everybody's like following you, like, wait. And I told my daughter, I was like, hey, do you want to do this video with the ice cream truck? And she's like, yeah. And instantly in her head, she was thinking, oh, I'm going to get ice cream for this. And like, I'm like trying to explain it to her. And I'm like, okay, when I say go, we're going to like chase after the ice cream truck. And she was like, well, where's the ice cream truck? And I was like, no, it's in the video. We're pretending that. She's like, wait, Dad, there's not actually ice cream. And she just like shrugged her shoulders and walked inside. And I was like, damn.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
It was too funny.
But yeah, a lot of people, I did that video so people could do that. Like the McFarlane, I mean, I'm just saying, I loved all the videos that I got for it. It's pretty funny. Very funny.
Yeah. Yeah, you had a lot of great stitches with that.
Yeah, well, and then something, yeah.
And then what?
No, I don't know. Something just like made a shiny thing over here, and my medicine wore off. So now I'm like, what's over there?
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Oh my God.
You can ask these guys. So
that thing the other night when we did that, and Tina was drawing all those things, it was fan-fucking-tastic, right? Fantastic.
Dude, it literally is like how I know I'm supposed to be doing this,
Right.
right? Like just random, absolutely crazy. Thank you so much for the crane, Al. Random crazy things just become big, right? Like Tina was trying to get me to go live. I missed it. I commented. She was like, yeah, just come live. Completely impromptu. It ends up being the biggest donation night we've ever had on TikTok ever.
Can you tell my people on this side what you do and what you...
Yeah, absolutely. Whoa. Wait. You're just going to like not talk about that? What the hell?
It's Pear Eyewear, and the fronts have a magnet so you can switch out the front. Oh. But I'm always touching my face, so they always fall off.
I need you to send me the name of that after the live.
Okay.
Because I need a pair of prescription glasses.
Yeah, okay, so get this. Prescription glasses in the frame, style, and color, $60. These are $25 a piece, and they have all different kinds. But I have a coupon code for 15% off your first order. All you do is use...
I'm going to order like eight different colors.
Because they sell this thing that they sell like a magnet board. I put them all over my fridge. So they're all over my fridge.
Dude, you know what sucks about my fridge?
Why?
It's like stainless steel, and I can't put anything on it. Like my daughter's artwork, like nothing sticks to the freaking fridge.
Oh, mine.
Because stainless steel isn't magnetized. It's ridiculous.
Oh, maybe mine looks like stainless steel, but it's magnet. Hold on a minute. Go. Hold on. All right, so this is my fridge.
Bridget, thank you so much.
Isn't that stainless steel?
No. Yeah, if a magnet goes on it, it's not stainless steel. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, you even got shades for it.
Yeah, they got shades.
Damn, I wish I had my shades in here. They're in my car.
They're fun. So
I literally have the coolest sunglasses the world has ever seen. I'm just throwing that out.
Are they blue blockers?
They're blenders. They're so gorgeous.
Make a video.
They make me Randy when I look at them. They're like that beautiful.
So tell everybody what you do. So I want everyone to know.
Yeah. Okay. Let me raise this up a little because this has been bothering me all night. Okay. There we go. My name's Russell Castle. I am a 3-time Guinness World Record holder for walking across Lego bricks barefoot. And the second time I broke the world record, I found my purpose in life and I started Little Bricks Charity. Here at Little Bricks, we donate Lego sets to hospitalized kids in efforts of putting big smiles on children who truly deserve to smile when they need it the most. And this October, we are traveling the nation. Literally, I have goosebumps right now. Yeah. We are traveling the nation, delivering 5,000 Lego sets to 13 children's hospitals from East Coast to West Coast. And we are doing this teaming up with amazing TikTok creators all along the way. And we are going to have so much fun. It's just going to be absolutely epic. Absolutely epic.
I'm very excited about that. And then how can they help?
Yeah, if you guys want to help, there's a multitude of ways. The biggest way that we need right now, and we still have to raise $51,000 in the next 5 weeks. So the best way you can help is click on the link in my bio and donate. For every $5 you donate, you get your name up on our wall on a Lego brick. Looks just like that right there. We actually, believe it or not, this wall should be massive. I just haven't gotten a chance to put them up yet, but it'll look kind of like that. The more you donate, the bigger your piece gets, the bigger your name gets. In fact, you are going to have a pretty massive spot on this wall. I think you're going to have the second largest spot on our wall.
Because Jan Witter.
Dude, Jan came through with a $1,500 donation.
She's fantastic. Awesome. She lives here by me. She lives here. So,
that's so cool.
She's very
You'll have
nice.
to give her a fist bump next time you see her.
She is fantastic lady.
I am. And see, that's the thing. But please keep in mind that if you even $5, right? Less than a cup of coffee, helps tremendously. We have a lot to go. It is tax deductible, but you can also send Lego sets through that website. There's an address that you can mail Lego if you would rather send Lego. The easiest thing that you can do if you don't have money, if you don't have Lego, right now, I know a lot of people are in situations where they can't give financially. What you can do is just give us a follow, watch our videos all the way through, like it, share it, comment, do all of those things. So yeah, that's the website right there.
That's your website right there. So what I did is I went here, right? And I clicked this, right?
Nope. Donate. The donate button.
What is it? It's up here. Okay, yeah, sorry. Donate.
Yeah.
I forgot that. And then it shows how many bricks you want to donate.
Exactly. It's that simple.
It's that simple.
You can use credit card or PayPal. All of those things work.
Yeah, it's fabulous.
No, you are fabulous.
You are.
You are.
You are. Because my fiance had to be in the hospital when he was about 5 or 6. He had a rare bone disease called Perthes. So he was in the hospital for 2 years in a cast. So when I heard you, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to do that because that's just, he said when he was there, that was the most depressing time of his life when he was there from the kids that were there. It was just very sad. So if you're going to make some kids happy, you got to make the kids happy, man.
Yeah, that's insane. It truly is. Man, I feel so bad for him.
Yeah.
But obviously he made it out. And,
oh my! They said he wasn't supposed to walk. He ended up being a Taekwondo black belt and a MMA fighter. That's what he does. So not anymore. The last 10, 15 years he's not, but he's kicks ass.
That's awesome. I always find that the kids that go through stuff like this, when they come out on the other end, they're 10 times stronger than anyone will ever be, right?
Yep.
So a doctor says you can't do this. They're like, I'll be damned.
Yeah. Exactly.
And they just go for it.
When somebody tells you you can't do something, especially when it's, walking or something like that, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it is absolutely insane. But thank you so much for going live with me. I really do appreciate it.
No, I'll go live. So I was going to tell you before, I'm going to start doing, my game shows again. So what my game shows were is I have people I had a store. So I had so many leftover things from my shop when I had to close it because of COVID. So what I was doing mystery boxes or just things that I had from the shop that I would put on and be like, hey, we're doing this thing next. And people would just buy coins or when we were starting to do it at the end, we were starting to do Venmo because TikTok takes so much money. Yeah. So we started doing Venmo. And what I was doing is, we gave $1,000 to our food pantry here, a friendly kitchen. We did $500 to the homeless shelter. We did $300 to the SPCA. So we were doing really good. And then I ended up getting a person that was on here with me just really started being very harassful. And it was really awful. It was a nightmare. Anyways, thank God that's over, knock on wood. But I haven't really got back to doing that again, which I wanted to. But I feel like if we do those game nights again, even if it's 2 weeks in a row, I will be more than happy. And I know everybody here would, the donations that we would get would just go right to you, which would be fabulous. So if we can do that. So what I would love to do is you can even be here with me while we're doing the game show, which would be so fun.
It. Yeah. You tell me the night and I will be here.
Yeah. So I am going to, I'm going to talk to my moderators because they're the ones that help me with I have 3 mods. And we're going to talk about when we're going to have it next. And then I'll get in touch with you. Send me your number and stuff so we can just text instead of all that crapola. Yeah, and then we can we'll try a game night and see how it goes. And wouldn't that be fun?
We'll have a lot of fun.
While we're doing it, you can just keep explaining what we're doing and what the money's for.
Aw.
And then we can also do another thing the highest gifter of the night, I'll do a FaceTime call with them or something, or I'll give away this, the second highest, I'll send them a sweatshirt or something, like stuff just to, 50, what'd you say? You got a 51,000 more money?
Yeah, we got to hit 51,000. Actually, 50,900 because one of your crew just jumped in and donated $100 just now.
That's fabulous.
Yeah, Leetta Ford, thank you so much. You rock.
Oh, Lita Ford?
Leetta Ford, yes.
Lita, friggin' love you. It's not the Lita Ford, but it's Lita Ford, and she's met Lita Ford. But it's
That's
not
awesome.
the singer Lita Ford. But she's
I
fantastic.
was like, what? So,
yeah.
So some of the majority, I won't say the majority, like half of my followers are from Canada, and they're saying that they'd like to play the game, but unfortunately Venmo's not available in Canada. So we'll talk it out. We'll figure out maybe a way
what do they got over there? They got
get
PayPal
everybody
or
in.
Cash App or something?
I think they have PayPal, yeah.
Okay, whatever.
So
or because TikTok takes like 60%, it's a lot. So, but that'll be fun, and we can do that. Or there's so many things we could do. I'm telling, and it's fun because we just want to have fun on this app.
Absolutely, that's what it's all about.
Fun and help, because like right now, some of the other donation things we're doing. I have a meeting next week with the Homeless Coalition. That's one of the ones that we helped, and I'm going to be doing a barbecue for the homeless here. So we're going to be doing
so awesome.
Yeah, because like one thing that they don't really get, which we'll throw a burger or a dog out on the grill, but when's the last time they had a burger or a dog on a grill?
Yeah.
Honestly.
I mean, yeah, like a hot, fresh food, like.
Not really. I mean, they have sandwiches and, they go, they always have the same things over and over again. But like to have a nice cookout with homemade potato salads and stuff. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to do that? I'm all about that.
It's one of the reasons I follow you, and I have loved following you is, you have that giving heart and it shows. I also love the other side of you though, that you're like, what the hell is up with that? Like, I love it.
Like, why are you fucking with me for, man?
It's so hilarious.
I can be like the angel and the devil all at once.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a angel.
That's the way the Lord made me.
So
send me a number, we'll talk.
Absolutely. I'll shoot it to you tonight. Sure. And we'll have to hit each other up. But thank you so much for going live. Okay. And I'm so ready to team up with you. And if you've got something else going on, unfortunately kind of down the road after the trip, if you have anything going on that you need my help with, let me know. I love helping in any way I can.
I know. I'm excited.
I was this close, man. I was this close to meeting Colin.
Oh, you didn't?
He showed up in Richmond, and I was like, dude, you're like an hour away from me, and I had to work, and I wanted to follow him. I wanted to be his follow car.
Oh, that sucks.
I just couldn't get it to work. But what was your shop? I didn't realize you owned a shop.
I had a store here in our town. Like, I already have an online business, but I've always wanted a store, and I want it to be quirky, weird things and kind of offensive maybe that you can't just buy anywhere, and it was that kind of shop, and it was so cute, and I loved it so much, and it just reminded me of when I was when I was growing up in the 80s. We used to have these cool little stores here that had just random little tchotchke things, and it was like that. And then the friggin' pandemic, I had a good 6-month run, and then I was like, damn it. But
is that where the I don't want to ruin anything, the friends only post that you did, is that where that came from?
Oh, the candle?
Yeah.
No, I actually bought those for the game shows.
Oh, cool.
I actually bought 30 or 40 of those, because those were the big hitters. When I said that the candle came out, we used to fill that board, because we do 40 people can bid at once. So we would fill it. It was called a 40 board. And then when I think it was you had to pay 200 coins. So if I saw coins come in, and then my mods would just keep telling me who would give me the coins, and I'd keep filling in all the spaces till they were full, and then I'd spin. I have like a bingo spinner, and
Yeah.
then we'd pick who won it. But everyone loves those candles because it comes with a friggin' ring in it.
I was gonna say, I'm hoping I win the candle through that friends only post. I really am, because I never bought my wife a proper ring, so I'm hoping it's got like a $50 ring in it. So
I
I
know.
can give
Well,
her
let me
something
show you.
nice.
Wait. Hold on. Look at that.
Oh, Al, thank you so much for the fire. Okay, wait, Julian's Journey, are you still here? You said something about wait till you see what somebody did.
Look at this.
I want to know more about that. Oh, wow.
This is a $45 value ring.
Yeah, dude.
Look at that.
My daughter would love something like that, man.
Look at
That's
this
epic.
one. This one's $35. You see it?
Crazy. Yeah.
Like, they're so pretty. I don't know where the rest are. There's a whole boatload of them. Because, like, I use them, too. Like, I'm like, every so often, I'm like, oh, I need a candle. So I go take one. And I'm like, man, now I have all these rings. But maybe I'll just give the ring away, too. I'll be like, hey, now we have this $40 ring.
Yeah, there you go.
Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I think that will be that'll be fun to do too. And if you're on here at the same time, and like you can just keep explaining and stuff, and I think
Yeah.
because I like doing stuff. I'm like, all right, so if we're gonna give this ring away, I think I might want to give a shirt away at the same time. It's like I start doing that, and then everybody goes crazy. It's so fun. Game nights are fun.
We definitely need to do it.
Who's in here right now that's done game night here? Raise your hand because
Rubber Ducky's in my chat and he's talking your.
Oh, that's a girl.
game
That's Marjorie. She's a woman. That's she
Marjorie
does a lot of fundraising and stuff. She makes rubber ducky. You have to just go look at her site, rubber ducky Graham. She does choose kindness stuff.
Yeah, I'll give her a follow right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm completely down. I quit my day job to do Little Bricks Charity. So Friday's my last day. And so starting Monday of next week, I'm full time with the charity. And I cashed in my 401k, so I don't have to take any money from the nonprofit. I'm like paying myself for the next year.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, my wife's pretty pissed, but
well,
it's
sometimes you have a calling, right? Kelly
that's
G
what I told her.
In the house. Has anybody
Kelly
seen
G?
Kelly G is in the house. I love Kelly G. So we'll do that.
Yeah, I'll shoot you my number, and I've got a few ideas running in my head on how we can maybe streamline it a little bit. So it'll make it easy for the Canadian people too. And yeah, we'll talk, we'll figure it out. And maybe what we can do is we can plan it in advance, and we could both like post a video with like a live event so people can like know they're coming.
I usually do something that's something like that.
Yeah.
Like a countdown or whatever.
I'm still so shocked at how impromptu and how heavy hitting Tina's was. Like I can only imagine if we had planned it, how heavy hitting it would have been. So, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, our special guest star, I'll finally get like a full go on with him or her, and I'll be able to do that with him or her at some point as well too. I'm hoping to do it with everybody on the team. But well, this has been so awesome, Polly. I have about 6 hours worth of work to do tonight.
Okay, honey.
At this point, I'm going to be up till 4. But you have an epic evening. I love the glasses. I love you and your personality and your crew. It is just everything. It's just so awesome, Polly.
Okay. All right. So we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. I'll talk to you later. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
I believe in you guys.
Bye. He's fantastic. I love his cause. It is fantastic. It is fantastical. What time is she? 9:51. I'm going to turn into a pumpkin, I am. All right, so I have to go to bed. And I just burped, and that is Brody. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on one second. Okay. Yes, Kelly, I do want to make out. Kelly, is the borders open yet? Borders open. I want to go to Toronto. Yes, I know, Lita. We got to do that. I know. There's so many things I want to do. There's just not enough time in the day. There's not enough time in the day. So, the border's open for us to go in. Oh my God. Are you coming here, Kelly? And if you are, wait, I gotta talk to you. There isn't enough me to go around. That's why I need to have one big meetup and just fly everybody in. It's coming back. Yeah, I know. Hey, Jan. I don't have any time. I don't have any time. And then we were talking about that I gotta hey. Then I had fly me in and I'll be there. I'll fly you in here. That sounded dirty. I just said that. It's almost hat making season, but I think I'm gonna stick with making scarves. Those little skinny scarves I make, and they just wrap around, and they're all cute and long, and they're gonna be all like they're gonna be like my Miss Polly's colors. Dr. Drag. Oh, I love you so much, Dr. Drag. We have to do makeup. Oh my God. You got next Monday and Tuesday off. Can you just come here? Can you just come here? Look how red my eyes look. That looks gross, doesn't it? It's because of the filter. It's not really my eyes. Dr. Drag. Because I think Rebecca's coming on the 14th. And then I didn't know if you could come here. Hang out. You can make me up. Hello. To make me look like polyester. Teach me the ways. Kelly G and you should go live. Where the hell is she? I gotta go to bed. I can't do it. I'm so tired. Even though there's 65 people in here now. Hi. Hi. No, I need a haircut. You look gorgeous, you. You stop that right now. But anywho, I had so much fun tonight. We had Johnny on. I have all my friends here. We're going to do some more good causes and getting hair did tomorrow. Okay, we'll go on. I'm definitely going on live at 8 p.m. Saturday night. Nobody is going to want to miss it. There's something special happening. Oh, you have to go to NYC on Monday? Okay. Be safe. But don't miss Saturday night, 8 p.m. I'm going to go live for at least a few hours. But we have some cool stuff to talk about. And you're not going to want to miss it. Oh, my back is itchy. I want to go, I think I'm going to go upstairs and have a couple of Cheez-Its. And then I'm going to have a bite of a piece of chocolate. And then I'm going to go to bed. Doesn't that sound good? Hey, Bridge. Is Tina Madlib going live on Friday? I don't know. Set an alarm for her. Yeah, you should. I'm going to do I'll do a thing. I'm going to do a thing. No, that's not with Russ. This is something separate at around 8 o'clock on Saturday night. But Rebecca will be here. But I'm going to have a lot of special guests. A lot of special guests coming on. Not going to want to miss what I have to say. That sounds like when I'm... Ha ha! I love it. It's not that kind, though. All right, people. My people. And crazy about all of you. And we will talk to you soon. I'm low-key, actually high-key obsessed with your page. Oh, well, that's so nice. I'm so glad that you're high-key, low-key. That's funny that you say that. I can't click on you. I don't know what's happening. Yes! Freaking Kelly, you freaking make me... did you know that they said don't rub... Doobie Mutuals. Ow. Did you know they said don't rub your eyes like that? Because when you do, like, liquid goes into your eye. Isn't that weird? I don't know. I don't know. Ow. I can't click on anybody's name. What? I don't get what's happening in my life right now. Sorry. Hold on one second. I don't even know what's happening. Okay, so I'm like not speaking right because I'm tired now. Yes, thank you. See, I just said that. I just said it. Life is very difficult. Hi from Oregon. I know, and then people come in and then I want to stay, but I can't because I have to go to bed. I commented on your newest video. Okay, I will, because I can't freaking click on you. Malicious. It's not letting me. I'll go look now. All right, love you guys. I'll probably do a live tomorrow morning or something, and I will talk to you all later. Love you guys. Bye.